Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, right? The Autumn. And sorry if there's lots of noise in here. It's temporary. It will stop here shortly. Anyway, thank you for being here. I'm here every day of the year, week in, week out, weekdays, weekends. I'm here every single day of the year to take your 12 political questions at 12 o'clock every day and see what I do, see what's in the ether, see what I can do. If you have a question, you can just put it in the chat, just anything in the chat in all caps. That's how you communicate with me. So I'll know you're talking to me. Other than that, please just type normally. And I will tend to ignore things that are in the chat that aren't in all caps, because people are here really friendly, and they excuse me, people who are really friendly and they talk to each other and they support each other. So, they have whole conversations and whatnot. Also, we have epic troll slayers. We have like Helm's Deep level troll slayers here, and for whom I am eternally grateful. So they keep us safe. So it's really just turned into a great community. Thank you for that. I heard nothing but horror stories about going on YouTube and doing live streams and all of this, and it has just been wonderful because of you, because of the community, because it's just wonderful. 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. And if YouTube cuts your question off, because it will just suddenly dump a whole bunch of comments, please just put it in again and put a YT right in front of it, and I'll know YouTube cut it off. Yeah, I think that's about it. After this, I go down into both the description box and the comments. I type in all the questions from today, and they are time-stamped to the best of my ability. So I try to only put down the timestamp as soon as I'm starting the reading. So, all right, so we've got that. I have your space here for your questions, and try to get through those. We've got cards here. Thank you, Impish Artist. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you like the sweater. I actually have two of these. You will be seeing them a lot this week. A lot. Because, let me see here. Close. Back up. I know this is in Fahrenheit. I'll try to just cover up. Well, let me see if I can I do? Yeah, I'll do that. It's going to be a little bit cold. So yeah. The low on Saturday night is going to be -7 Fahrenheit. So yeah. High tomorrow is 19 Fahrenheit, then 15 Fahrenheit, and then the high on Sunday is 6 Fahrenheit. So here we are. All right. Well, anyway, so yeah. Let me plug this back in. And then I will scroll up and I will start taking your questions. Gosh, I hope you couldn't see the town I live in, but then again, anybody who has Google can figure out where I live. It's just how it is. Welcome to the 21st century. Anyway, lucky girl, don't mind me, guys. I'm doing housework. I can't say hi to everyone individually, but I want to. Lucky girl, thank you for being here. Hello, Crystal. Hello, everybody. All right, so I'm scrolling all the way up, and let me see, where has YouTube dumped me out? Let's see here. I'm looking for anything in all caps. Bookview Voyaged. Hey, Carl. Hey, Carl. Are the Democrats backing off from stimulus checks by making deals with Republicans? Okay. Our first question of the day are Democrats backing off from stimulus checks. Okay, making deals. Okay, got it. That's our first question for today. Thank you, Carl. All right. Let me see what else we got here. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Autumn. Will the Senate have injured police testify at the trial? Oh, man. Injured police. This is what our country's come to, huh? Oh, but Blue Lives Matter. Yeah, apparently not. Apparently not even Blue Lives Matter to them. Testify. And impeachment. Okay, that's our second question for today. I'm going to take a sip. I went down and grabbed something. The first thing I could find, grabbed a drink. Not the healthiest thing, but it's the last one anyway. So, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. Kim, what will be the vote in the hearing about Greene today? Yeah, they're voting today to try to strip her of her committee appointments. Committee seats. Vote. Okay, I've got that for number 3. Have they already? I thought they already did that today, or not? Okay, this is gonna bug me. If it's gonna bug me, then I should do something about it. There we go. There. Now it's not bugging me anymore. Yay! All right, moving on. Vanity, thy name is Autumn. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Jack. Oh, thank you. Do you see the U.S. making the militia groups like Proud Boys? Proud Boys 3%, Boogly Wigglies? Boogly Wigglies. A terrorist threat like Canada did. I thought they just did. I thought something just came out where the Department of Justice, I could have sworn. Wasn't that in the news today? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Whoa. Senate braces for a chaotic session. Democrats head into a showdown over punishing Marjorie Taylor Greene. I could have sworn I saw something. 6 dairy-free breakfasts, how to train your dog to be quiet. What? No, that's those really? No, that does not help. GOP senators wary of Trump impeachment defense. You think? Okay. I could have sworn I saw something, but I don't see it now. I was going to tell you if it was up near the top, but anyway. All right. Militia group. Because I remember I thought it appeared this morning in the news, and the reason it stuck out to me was this idea of that it's like, oh, you mean the people Trump actually had come to the White House are now being designated as a domestic terrorism group. I thought that was interesting, but we'll see. Okay, militia desig as terror group. Okay, got it. All right, for number 4. Thank you, Patsy. I appreciate it. I appreciate the kindness. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Book Bewitched. You guys are so kind. All right, Love Jalou. Hey, it's been a minute. Did you ask if Trump is going to win the impeachment or his court cases after? That's interesting. His court cases after. Trump wins. Let's look at Trump wins. Impeachment, court cases after. Sometimes you have to look at these things from different directions to kind of get better information. Thank you. All right, so thank you. Jelia, what is the story on the 20 million missing vaccine doses? Did they exist or were they diverted by you-know-who? 20 million? 20 million? Missing vaccine doses. Oh, wow, I got strong energy on that. The energy is that whoever's working on this in the Biden administration, they are on it. I mean, we'll have a look, but it's just, I got this feeling of, I want absolute accountability. I want to know where every single thing is. I want to know, and we're going to check with the manufacturers, and we're going to do this, and we're going to organize that, and they are on it. It's like, okay, cool. All right, so I've got both of those down. All right, Steve, mostly listening than reading. Oh, hello, Steve. All right, Lowell. Good day, Autumn. Hello, Lowell. All right, and anything else in all caps? Looking. Impish Artist, thank you again. Dazzler Gems. Love that name. Will the person who put the pipe bombs in DC be caught? Dazzler, I looked into this in extreme detail just a few days ago. I mean, like, it was so many. I looked at it from, it was on, was it here? Yeah. I'm going to say it was on Sunday the 31st. Because I have, it was on Sunday. It was on Sunday the 31st. Man or a woman, why didn't they go off? Were they meant to go off? I've, on and on and on. So I don't know that I could do much good for you today, but if you go back to Sunday, whoo, it's all there. It just goes on and on and on and on. So that's all I know is right there on Sunday. So I hope that helps. Okay. That is sweet. I don't know which Linda you mean, but Jack saying, the most beautiful Linda, I bow to your presence. See, this is why I like you guys. You're so nice to each other. Claire, why did Pence have family at the Capitol on January 6th? Well, look, I think it was just a historic thing, but, plus they were on their way out. But yeah, that's a point. If there was talk about there being danger, I never thought of that. Good question, Claire. I mean, they're all good questions, but good question, Claire. Why did Pence have family at the Capitol, January 6th? Interesting. Number 7. That is our number 7 question for today. Patty, when will Merrick Garland be confirmed? I could give you a sooner or more later, but I unfortunately, Tara's not good with time. But let's just say Merrick, because they seem to be putting that off every minute they possibly can. Really? I wonder why. Lindsay, why are you so concerned? Merrick Garland. I put Graham because I was talking. Be confirmed. All right, so that is number 8 for today. All right, I've got space for 4 more questions. And if I don't get your question today, or I choose to not read on something, it's never anything personal. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here every single day. Okay, so I've got that there. I've got that there. And hey, Benny. Hey, Benny. Will the Texas governor run for president in 2024? Who's the governor? I'm getting my that empty room feeling I get where it's like we'll cover it soon. I feel like I've walked into an empty room. It's like there's nothing here for me today, but we'll look at it in future. Okay, sorry. I feel bad when I don't answer your questions, but there's nothing in the room. That's it. I get this. That's the feeling I get. Sorry. We will look. Sally Gal, where will Orange be in April? Ooh, good question. Where will the Trumpster fire be in April? Will the April showers of his legal tears bring May flowers for the rest of us? Legal. Anyway, thank you, Sally Gal. We'll have a look at that. Steve, every day, no vaccine appointments available. So when will there be serious ramping up? I have a very, I'm getting very strong energy on this, that they are doing everything they can. They were left an absolute mess. And I will say this, as scary as it is to wait, because I'm waiting too. And as scary as it is to wait, it's hard sometimes to kind of wrap your head around, all of us, not you, anyone particular. It's hard for all of us to wrap our heads around the idea that there are 330 million people in just the continental U.S., I believe, or is it? Well, yeah, 330, something like that. And just the sheer number of people that is, and getting anything out to all of them is such a Herculean task. And they've been in charge for, let's see, 2 weeks. No, yeah. 2 weeks from yesterday. So I think we're going to have to be patient, but they are on it and working it. And the energy, there's no doubt about that energy. So I hope that helps a little. Diva, will more QAnons, I like that, or less, make it into Congress at midterms? Oh, did you guys, I shared, if you didn't see it, for what it's worth, not that he needs me to share, but Randy Rainbow's new thing about Marjorie Taylor Greene, his new song. It was so good. I was working last night, and I just like would just go back and hit replay. It was so good. Anyway, more Q nuts in midterms. Okay. Okay, that's number 10. I've got space for 2 more questions. Wendy, hi, Autumn and kitties, everyone. Oh, Judy is saying soup. what was it? I didn't see it myself, but somebody told me about the tick. Years ago, he and his sidekick decided that they wanted their own word or phrase or something that they would yell, but they wanted something different, so they chose spoon. So you yelled soup, and my brain went spoon. I didn't see it myself. I was told. Anyway. Okay. And oh, it just jumped. I don't know where YouTube just dumped me out. Broken Sun. Great question, because I was like, you lost Kyle Rittenhouse? I was just, I'm floored. How do you lose? I know he was out on $2 million bond, but wouldn't a multiple murder suspect have an ankle monitor? Hello? So yeah, what's going on with Kyle Rittenhouse? Will he flee the country? Is he going to ride like the wind to be free again? And he's got such a long way to go to make it to the border of Mexico. Flee the country. All right, I'm trying to find. I try to find humor wherever I can. So, but he's so awful. So is his mother. Ay, diva. It's Canada that just declared white supremacists a terrorist threat yesterday. Okay, thank you. All right, and anything else? Hey. Oh, okay. Lucky girl. Thank you. Is sharing. The first question from today was from Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Here with the first question today. Will AOC testify at the trial? I've got Rittenhouse. Will AOC testify at the trial? Okay, got it. All right, that's what I've got down for 12 questions for today. I'm so sorry if I didn't answer your question today. I will be back tomorrow. Sometimes it takes a little time to get your questions through, but like I said, I'm here every single day. So, all right, I'm good. I'm scrolling down. John is saying Rittenhouse is in a safe house, according to his lawyer. And they let that Texas woman take her vacation to Mexico for the bonding. There was a bonding trip at work. So they're letting the judge let one of the Capitol rioters travel to Mexico. Yeah. All right. I feel like I should use this today. So we're going to use... we're going to use this one today. All right. This is the Art Nouveau, I believe. Link is in the description box. Oh, thank you for being here, Cheryl. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, I completely agree with that, Rebecca. If it had been a person of color, no way they would have been allowed to go. That's true. That is appalling, and it's completely true. Man. Impish artist, there was no bonding trip. She owns a mom and pop flower shop. Her partner helps her. Oh, jeez. Tawana, the woman going to Mexico got 5 more charges put on her price of the trip. You can get anywhere. Katie's saying you can get anywhere in the world from Mexico. True. I hope you had a good birthday, Katie. Jill Carter saying, breaking news, Democrats asked Trump to testify under oath at the impeachment trial. Well, let's start there. I think I had something like that. Will testify under oath. I think it's going to be a short read. Let me see here. Okay, I'm reading your comments, and Crystal's saying, I already love and respect the 2 new Democratic senators from Georgia so much. Absolutely, because the state legislature is moving forward to seriously curtail access to voting now. Because everything else in Georgia, all the state stuff in Georgia is completely under Republican control. And so they are pulling back all kinds of things that were making voting easier. Because of course they are. Okay. All right. So 26:30. Will Trump testify at his impeachment? Will Trump testify at his impeachment trial in the Senate? I'm getting he wants to, but I'm getting a mental image of he's just like moving forward, and the people helping him are like literally grabbing his arm and like, no. He has had no access to Twitter. He's had essentially no access to the media. At least they're not talking about him. They're not covering him. He's a narcissist. This is killing him. I mean, not literally, but it just inside. Yes, Kathy Anderson, that was cute. Sheila on Celtic Tarot, Sheila, who was kind enough to come visit us this weekend. Oh my gosh, she just did a grand tableau. Great title, by the way. It was funny. But she said, the first question is, are they going to try Trump as an adult? It was very funny. Yes, Celtic Tarot, Sheila, she's fantastic. Anyway, but he wants to. He wants the attention. Thank you, Katie. He's desperate for the attention. But yeah. So is Trump going to? His lawyers, his family, everybody is just like, no. So you can do it anyway, Trump. They can't stop you. You'd get so much attention. So much attention. Do it. Whole of America would watch. Everyone would see. Everyone's going to be there. Millions of viewers. Come on. Testify under oath, Trump. Go ahead. We'll get hamburgers. Come on. Hamburgers. Republicans, oh please God, no. Oh please, like Republicans like dropping to their knees. Oh please, Lord, if you've ever given me anything, give me this. Do not let Trump testify. Ooh, man, they're going to do everything they can to block, to yell, to. Man, yes, Lucky Girl and KFC too. Yes, whole bucket of chicken. Come Come on, whole bucket. I'll get you 2 buckets of chicken. 2 buckets of chicken. Come on. Come on. I think they may end up being disappointed, but there's plenty to look at in the recorded stuff about him. Republicans are going to fight tooth and nail. I mean, they would literally do everything up to, up to and including, you start stalking and they're just like, I think we're having a technical difficulty with the microphone. So anyway, Texas chili. The question was, is Trump going to testify at this impeachment trial? And there's a lot of chaos. We're ending in a major arcana chaos here. So is it Republicans trying to cause chaos, or is someone going to be able to is it basically, are they going to be able to not be able to stop Trump because he's a narcissist? Yes, Tracy, will Trump testify? Yep, that's it. It's he's a narcissist. He wants millions of people watching him. He has no access to Twitter. He's been in a narcissistic desert. He only has people at his club. And it's a fix to him. It's an addiction. He has this deep black hole of need because he is so spoiled and such a narcissist. All right, so Trump, are you going to testify under oath? Under oath. I'm just enjoying the thought of that. There isn't enough popcorn in the world. Lawyers would try to set 8,000 conditions. His lawyers are awful, but they're not completely stupid, is what it feels like. Oh, they're the scum of the earth, but they're not completely stupid. Come be the star. Come be the star. Center of attention. You'd love it. You'd love it, Trump. It would cause immense legal heartache for him. Every legal sword in his back imaginable. It's the beginning of the Biden administration. The Biden administration getting lots of attention that's not going to you. So he wants to talk about his victory. His victory. That it's not. He wants to go in there and talk about how he won. Not the beginning. This is my car for the beginning of the Biden administration. No. Oh, nay. It's that he won. There's a possibility. Everybody in his universe is just beside themselves trying to stop that from happening. But he really... This is going to be a tough fight in Trump world. Seriously. That's true. They can't spell, but they're not completely stupid. United States. Well, you know what they were doing, with Trump, with his issues and dry mouth. Gosh, I wonder how he got that. Saying United States. Well, his lawyers were like, well, that, kind of like in Spain, how they say gracias instead of gracias, which they say in Mexico. The TH was because the king had a stutter. Well, the lawyers are misspelling things according to how Trump says them. Rachel, it would be huge. Will he roll them all and show up anyway? I'm getting cards right off the top of the deck. You gonna do it? Chris, in the end, he won't testify. He knows he can't stop lying. It is a battle. Lucky girl. Can you imagine him testifying during Mercury retrograde too? Yeah. It's a battle. Do not underestimate this man's narcissism. It is the controlling force in his life because he lets it be. Republicans are not in a good place. Card for this reading is Republicans seriously not having enough. Being like, oh, geez. What else have we got here? I shuffled. Did I shuffle? I got literally all the same cards except the sheer cruelty and corruption of what he calls his victory. Ronnie, a condition of his testimony could be that, oh, wait, where is it? Could be that they can't ask questions with words that have vowels. And then they have to explain to Trump what a vowel is. Yeah, you can't ask him any legal questions. Yeah. There's a chance. I can't imagine they'd let him. I mean, they got him after the whole riot. They got him, his lawyers got him to come out and say, I disavow any, the hostage video. I disavow any violence. Nobody believed him, but he said it, so he met some kind of legal requirement. But this, it's going to be this. There's he's pushing. It's like, okay, let me do a video. Let me do Rachel, I think they'll tranquilize him to prevent it. I think they might have to. Who just suggested? Craig is saying he'll take the 5th. He wants to. It's this need. I've got this. He's just pushing. Yeah. There's a chance. I'll leave it at that. There's a chance. And that alone is extraordinary. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's the let me make a note here of the impeachment questions. Let's look at all of them. Will injured police testify? Will Trump win? Why did Pence have his family there? Will AOC testify? Yeah, I've got 5. I got 5, maybe 6 questions. So let's go. Let me shuffle. Apparently I need to shuffle better. Lowell's saying, oh my gut hurts from laughing so hard, y'all. Good. Then I am 100% happy I am here. I was happy to be here in the first place, but now I'm extra happy. I don't know what it is, but there's nothing I love more in this world than making people laugh. When I can make my mom laugh, that makes me happy. Making you guys laugh, love it. Thank you, Gigi. Lowell, I think they should hook him up to a taser every time he lies. He gets a nip. Oh, well, he'd be dead. Don't do that. It's like taking a shot every time he lies. Don't do that. You won't live through it. Okay. So much. Enough of this jocularity. Will injured police testify at the impeachment? Man. All right, I shuffled. 40. Will injured police testify? Will injured police testify at Trump's impeachment? Oh, it's going to get ugly. There'll be a lot of tears. Hello, Aaron's son. There are going to be a lot of tears, though. Again, Republicans are just like, they don't quite understand how different this is going to be from Trump's last impeachment trial. They're thinking, yeah, we'll find a way to stop them from pulling, having witnesses or too many witnesses. They're Democrats. We'll get them to roll over. This is not going to be a 3-week muzzle the Democrats. Nope. They don't realize how bad it's going to be. Will police testify? This is, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate that. This is Trump at Mar-a-Lago. He's still in a position to make them look bad. He's still pushing the I won. And if that's his defense, that's no defense. That says, well, yeah, of course I wanted them to do that. Because I won. This is I've got the Chariot right in the center. I've got the major arcana card of moving forward. And then the star card, Spotlight. And then these are legal decisions. This is like the lowercase version of the Justice card. So things happening in the Senate, decisions made by lawyers, decisions made by law enforcement. This is very much, this whole thing is rolling into a Klieg light. It's not just, oh, it's going to move forward and we're going to see. No. Bright, supernova lights. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Republicans have no idea. They think they do. They have no idea. There are going to be a lot of tears involved. So we're going to have to remember that we still have our democracy, that we are in this together, that there are decent people in the world, and we're going to have to try to keep our sense of humor, because this is going to get very, very dark. All right? But we'll get through it together. But I have more questions here. Well, we're talking about the testifying. So, will AOC testify? Kathleen, yeah, you can tell it's bad. Moscow Mitch said Trump duped him. It's going to get bad for the GOP. Mm-hmm. GG, people will be extremely surprised when the truth comes out. I wouldn't be surprised about that. All right. 45. Will AOC testify at the trial? She's in the House. For those of you who aren't in the country, she's in the House of Representatives, and the trial is happening in the Senate. So I don't know if they would say she can't be a witness because she voted for impeachment, but she could, in theory, be a witness. She won't be one of the jurors in the Senate. She's not in the Senate. So man, wow, this energy's dark. Lucky girl. Oh, I love those hearts. I can't tell what those emojis are. They're like hearts and squares, but they're very cute. Thank you all for being here for each other. We are each other's support group. Absolutely. Beautiful. AOC. Will AOC testify? Yeah. Get your cozy blankie. Find a cuddle buddy, kitty, puppy, spouse, partner. I don't know, somebody you can cuddle up with. Yeah, this is going to get dark. About time you were heard. About time that women were heard. Should have happened decades ago, but this is Trump. Hang on. There's something legal here. I need some clarification because this is saying something very different. Well, what's said during the impeachment trial will affect court cases going on outside. Okay, that might be what this is. Let me grab 3 cards of clarification on this. There's some serious legal ramifications of this. Let me see. Hey, if Auntie Letitia and Uncle Cy up in New York are going to go arrest the Trumpster fire, get in the way, that's okay. Seriously, I'll get them Starbucks gift cards to a little something to keep them all, little caffeine to keep them all sorted out on the trip. And is these legal ramifications? It's what happens within the impeachment trial will spill out into lawsuits, charges. Stuff there is going to be used. It just started snowing pretty heavily too. Evidence. This is my card of evidence. Multiple people coming in, leaving evidence and walking out. Someone else comes in. America will see the insult to injury, the riots. We're gonna get such details of this riot. The fear. They're gonna have the videos playing. All right, so AOC. She's not even here. I'm not saying she won't be there, but her energy isn't in this. This is about the legal ramifications of Trump. This is my card from Mar-a-Lago. of his base of power. Basically, this is Trump all in Caligula's palace kind of. That's what this is. He's just in his palace, just. But this is big time. Prosecutions, investigations, multiple places. What Trump has done coming back to him. This is Republicans sitting there watching this. Oh, and they're going to leave the room a lot. They're going to find excuses to not be in there during testimony, during videos. Everybody's going to suddenly come down with a stomach bug. Oh, be back. Be right back. I'm not feeling AOC there specifically. I'm feeling how dark this is going to get. Well, what sign is AOC? Do you guys know? I do have a Queen of Wands here, but it's for the reading. It's not in the cards anywhere. Thank you, LaFancy. Democrats, Republicans. Guess who's winning the argument? And they end up talking about the way people died. If the Republicans, if October 13th. Oh, so Libra. Any idea what her moon is? Lee saying Lindsey Graham says he'll turn the hearing against Kamala. Wonder how. Oh, he has some video where she was promoting, like there was a fund she was promoting a fund that was going on to help for bail money for people arrested for Black Lives Matter protests. And he's trying to say that means that she was promoting violence. And Lindsay, have several seats. Hush your mouth. Okay. Let me shuffle, but let's look at Pence. Why did Pence have family at the Capitol? Lindsey Graham is pitiful, Rebecca. I'm going to agree with you completely. She is a Libra. Does anyone know where her moon is? Just wondering. That might be Pelosi, as in she can't testify because she voted for impeachment in the House. It might be symbolic Pelosi, but I don't know exactly how this works. Aries moon. Well, that would explain it. That's definitely a fire sign. Thank you, Lowell. Aries moon. It could be both. But yeah, it's going to get dark. But anyway. 54:30. So why did Pence have his family at the Capitol on January 6th? There was all this talk about what was likely to happen. Pensy Wency. What were you thinking? What you thinking? Why did you have your family there? Yeah, that was a bad decision. You think? That was a very bad decision. Yes, you blew it. Oh, Jack, no, I understand. That was the I won't repeat it, but yeah, that was the title of Celtic Tarot. Sheila over at Celtic Tarot, her video today did have a funny title. I think that someday that expression, and anyone who doesn't know what expression I'm talking about, you'll understand in just a second. I think in future that expression will be, they'll look back and say it was sexist. I don't think it's an expression that's going to survive over time. I don't think it's going to age well, but it's hard not to laugh in the spirit it's currently intended. When you get a picture of like Matt Gaetz with Summer's Eve logo on his forehead, in the spirit in which it is currently intended, I laughed. But anyway, it's not an expression that's going to age well. Anyway. Pence. You are a sycophant. You've been a sycophant to an idiot. Naive. I'm just going to do my thing. Happy family. Bring the kid. Historic moments. Yeah, Trump's mad, but family dynasty. Transfer, say, a nonviolent transfer of power. He was thinking about himself. He was thinking about Trump being mad at him. He wasn't thinking about the safety of his family. Yeah. I mean, there's no way. there is no way. If we were the last two people on Earth, there is no way that Mike Pence and I would end up together. But I can tell you right now, if there was some arranged marriage thing at some point, I'd be so mad right now. I would be. And it isn't just putting my safety in jeopardy. Okay. You put my kids' safety in jeopardy. Flames. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be, sorry about the noise. Yeah, that was a really bad decision. Yeah. And there was a chance there you almost got you and your family, your daughter, I think his daughter was there. Could have gotten them killed. That's the truth. That's the truth. And you were warned how dangerous this could be. But you did it anyway. Because he was thinking about himself. What is Trump going to do to me? Politically, what have you. It's like, oh, no, oh, nay, you don't understand. He's down right there. He's stirring up those people to come kill you. Allegedly. Okay. All right. Okay, we've made it to 1 hour. All right, we're 1 hour in. And Let me know if the noise is too much. I will close the door. So, yeah, never put your family in harm's way. Exactly, Kathy Anderson. Yes, yes. Okay. Will Trump win? We'll start with basically Trump wins. That's the question. That's what we're looking at. Will he win the case in the Senate? And then, will he be winning cases after that? So will he win in the Senate? Be holding up another newspaper that says acquitted? Because he will. He will. He'll find a way. He'll find some audience he can be in front of and gloat and man. He killed by listening to ABBA. Oh, hopefully this is his Waterloo. Oh, Kilby, you mentioned Trump. The song Money, Money, Money came on. Oh, Aronson, I wonder if the GOP senators will simply skip the vote, leave the chamber, or vote present, or something like that. It's a possibility. So, is Trump going to be holding up another newspaper saying acquitted? Oh, I got two cards right up front. Will Trump win in the impeachment? I'm getting really distracted. I'm sorry to do this, guys. Hang on just a minute. I'm going to go. I'll be right back, okay? All right, just 1 second. Okay, I have returned with the cuteness. I have returned with the cutie. He's so good. He's such a good boy. Good boy. You're very sweet. No. Sorry, I just need a second of the cuteness. You're so good. You're okay. Oh, you're all whited out here. He's a good boy. All right. Put you down my lip. This on my lip. Oh, you are sweet. Oh, all right. Well, he didn't stay, but do it a good kitty. All right. Let me get back to this horrible energy. Pence. Oh, yes. Possibility of Trump winning. All right. Will Trump win? Card for the reading is Republicans not having enough. It's a lack. I get Pentacles for this is the card of the miser, or having a lack, being bankrupt, or basically not having enough money, not having enough material, something material that you need. But I get Pentacles for Republicans. And they don't have enough. That's the card for the reading. I got 2 cards for the beginning. Oh, it was a matter of time. That's Trump the man, not the emperor, not the corrupt businessman. That's a different card. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. The message he sent. If he's found guilty in the Senate, it opens him up to all kinds of legal problems in the courts. Hello, Arma. Thank you so much for that. Happy February. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, looking very closely at what he did. But he still says it was stolen from him, but the message he sent, his statements scrutinized. That's not just the Senate. That is illegal. It's a court. So will he win or lose impeachment? Just double check to see. Does that lead to... I'm just getting terrible cards for this whole situation for him. Because what he did was that awful. It's going to be communication. And it's going to be this argument of communication between the Democrats, their safety of existing, and Trump riling up the, I hate that this is now my card for, I have a card for white supremacy. Yay. It's going to be communication about these two sides. And this is and in an odd card spread like I have, almost always it's the center card that has the most power. So it's them winning the argument, Democrats winning the argument. It may not go so well for the Trumpster fire. There was and I always go back to as I'm shuffling, I'm going to quote Mystery Science Theater. Many many years ago, there was one of the monster movies, Mothra versus Godzilla or something. And there was something going on, and it was like, it wasn't exciting. And it was like, they were just, it was just awful. The whole movie was just bad, and they were bored and what have you. And there was an ambulance that was rushing in, and with the siren going, and one of the guys was like, at the same tone as the ambulance to start out with, he was like, "Oh, what a shame." That's what I just thought of. That's not going to go well for him. Oh, what a shame. The evidence will show guilt. The question is if the GOP will vote the evidence. Probably not, but they may vote to save their political skins, which is, oh, sorry, had a thing. Stomach bug. Couldn't be there. Sorry, couldn't vote. Tried to. Yeah, I just, three cards just kind of fell out. Or the GOP. Crickets. Silent as a tomb. Not here. Secrets, how, what, who? Higher wisdom of getting out of Dodge. Republicans out in the cold. All of these cards are consistent. All of these cards are consistent. For what it's worth. Okay, so where will Trump be in April? 112. Have a look. Where will Trump be in April? Yes, entertainment purposes only. Absolutely. Will Trump's legal April showers bring May legal flowers for those who are fighting him? The card for the reading is the Knight of Swords. That is legal matters. That is investigators, lawyers, legal stuff aggressively rushing forward. What do you think? You see my lap? Yes, because I'm looking. Oh, sorry. Oh, Katie. Hi. Hello. All right. There. Purry kitty. You're so sweet. Come on. Is this the sweetest thing? No. I need this. I need this against all the Trump energy. Right. Yes, dear. You okay? There you go. All right. Hello, dear. 114. Where will Trump be? Hello, sweetheart. Can I just a little more? To get see more of the kitty. More of the good kitty. Where will Trump be in April? What do you think? Where will Trump be in April? You good kitten. All right. Where will Trump be in April? It's worldwide communication. Something televised. It feels like we're going to be in front of the TV a lot, or whatever modern screen version, is whatever the thing is right now. April. Where will Trump be in April? April 2021. Sweet. He's going to be with family. He's going to be on the offensive. He's going to have some, it feels like he's going to have some media coverage that he doesn't maybe currently have. There's Pumpkin. Because this feels like it's out in the open. I think there's going to be a lot of televised stuff going on. I think he's going to be on TV. I think it's going to be him, his crazy theories and the right-wing media feels like it's swinging back around to try to protect him a little, sort of, kind of, just for ratings, just to do some kind of balance, because mainstream media is going to be brutal. Howling at the Moon, exactly, Katie. Very emotional, right next to the Ace of Cups. This is also on our side. This is a rise of more positive emotions, actually seeing the possibility of this person being held accountable. Hello, dear. And again, very weakened, very unsteady Republican energy. But Trump on the defensive. It looks like we're going to be in the thick of things, media-wise, TV-wise, that sort of thing. So there is that. Lee, Trump resigns from the Screen Actors Guild after the agency votes to cancel his membership over the Capitol riot. Well, that's good. Can they cancel his pension? He's making I thought it was like somewhere near $100,000 a year from the Screen Actors Guild pension. Really? There aren't. Really? So yeah, he's going to be on trial. I think, Chris, that's a great way to sum that up. All right, let me see. What have we got here? So let's look at 119. The question was actually hang on a second, let me. All right. The question is about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Do not miss the Randy Rainbow, the latest Randy Rainbow. Hysterical. They're meeting. The Democrats are apparently going to try to force a vote today to try to strip Marjorie Taylor Greene of her committee seats, especially in the out of all of them, but especially her being on the committee that oversees education. This is a woman who says that school shootings are false flag operations. Who loudly harassed David Hogg in public, who was just walking along minding his own business. There are levels of stupidity, cruelty. Ugh. But the question is about her being stripped of those committee. I'm wondering if it's. I'm actually feeling like I should look at. It's all right, sweetie. Card just fell. Just a card fell. I'm wondering if we shouldn't look at a bigger sense of what's going to happen to her. It feels bigger than that. Don't go. Hang on, just trying to pick up the card. There we go. See, you're okay. You're okay. You don't have to go. You're all right. All right. He's going to go. Okay. Committees. Democrats are in charge of the committees. That's going to matter. Wow, it is snowing. I wish I could just pop this around and show you, but anyway. Greene's committee. It's not just the committee. Politically, what's going to happen to Greene here? Is she going to lose her seats on the committees, or is something more? Because right now she's changing her story left, right, and center. Oh, that's something I used to believe. I don't believe any of that anymore. Oh, those videos I just put out? Oh, I didn't mean any of that. Secrets? Using the higher wisdom of shutting up. But just because she's not saying it out loud doesn't mean she doesn't believe it, and doesn't mean she's not still going to be exactly what she has been. She's not changing. She's just going to hide it more. The Republicans are going to keep protecting her. They are doing this the same way that the Republicans voted to not censure her and not censure Liz Cheney. So Cheney stays where she is in leadership. Greene stays where she is. They're saying it's for party unity. One side of your party is armed and has talked about using literal violence against the other side. Obviously, forwardly, admittedly, racist, disgusting, vile. But sure, I've told you guys, I mean, I've been getting in these readings, and I'm not 100%. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm always right. No, but it's been, I'm saying that I've been getting a consistent message, and you guys have seen it. The GOP is going to sink under this because they won't stand up to these rotten human beings. GOP is going to sink. And the truth just leaves the GOP out in the cold. Man. You know what? See if I can get to a couple more things, but I'm going to move the computer. It's going to run a little later than normal. You can always skip ahead if you're watching this on replay. If you're watching this live, this will not take me long, but I just do have to move some stuff here because you got to see this. You got to see what's going on outside here. But I'm on my laptop, so I have got to move the whole rig, and it's on a rig. Let me see here. Turn this. How can I turn this? All right, I might have to move some lamps. All right. Pull this way. can see all my piles of paper over here. You can see the kitty bed. I'll move this too. I have to move that with it so you guys can see this. Can I move it anymore? That might be a problem. There. Big fat flakes. Okay, I'm gonna leave that like that, but I'll see if I can I'll just show you the cards and see what else I can do here. Because look at that. I mean, I'm just sitting here and I'm looking at this and it's just gorgeous. Great big fat flakes. Can I move this anymore? Maybe a little. I think that's about all I can do. Go over here. Go down here. There. Maybe you can see it better. There, hopefully you can see that pretty well. Okay. All right, so anyway, I will continue on with this. I just want to see if I can find out any more information, and I'll just show you the cards. We're just sitting here. I can't even see the chat right now because it's actually facing the window. So right now, you and I, we're all just staring out at the snow. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you rotten human being. What's going to happen? What's your future her future. Whoops. I can go here. How can you see this? Can you see this? Yes. No, it's too hard to see. Her future. No, too hard to see. Oh, unless I hold it up right up there. All right. So if I show you anything, I've got to do that. That's her sitting in Congress. Her future is her sitting in Congress. That's the card I'm getting for this 3-card reading. And she just hides it better. Because she would get into a lot of trouble. But she's still going to be a pro-gun rights. She's QAnon, Trump supporter. She's just going to hide it better. Conspiracy theory. She's not going. I'm not kidding. She's going anywhere. That's appalling. Just having a look at what you're saying. Anyway, let me see. Is there anything else here? Oh, I'm going to have a quick look at Merrick Garland. This might just be audio. So I won't twist around, but where are we? Almost 1:30. Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland, being confirmed or not? Actually, Okay. I asked the electronic lady to turn off the light in here, so maybe it'd be easier to see, less reflection in the window. Okay, hopefully you can still hear me. All right, Merrick Garland. Oh, thank you, chat. Thank you for the beautiful snow view, just gray and rainy here. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Boo Boo, how you doing? He's like, what's going on? What is going on? What's going on? Hmm? We're looking at Merrick Garland. Yes, we are. We're looking at Merrick Garland, sweetheart. We're looking at Merrick Garland. He wants to look at the snow, too. How you doing? You doing okay? Hi. Merrick Garland, are you going to be confirmed anytime soon? Well, the card for the reading is a card of partnership, the Two of Cups. So, good kitty. Ace of Cups. The Hierophant, so institutions. There's a King of Pentacles, so a Republican right in the middle, trying to block things. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, the card of legacy, dynasty, and then we have the World. So, hi, how are you? So basically, because the switchover hadn't happened yet, they weren't able to move forward because the Republicans were still in charge. But ultimately, that's changing. The end of the old. So, but they are very much behind him. The Democrats are very much him being part of the institution to hold people accountable. The card for the reading is the card of Democratic partnership. They really want him in. So, and a strength card right here. So, I think it's just a matter of as soon as they can, or they're going to try to, because they can't wait until after the trial in the Senate if the Democrats are in charge. At least that's my understanding. The snow's falling, and it's setting off his little, the thing in his brain that says that there are small critters moving. No, the Republicans are posturing. They're in saying that they're not going to confirm people or whatever until after Lindsey Graham coming out and saying they're not going to confirm people. It's just posturing. Got a 9 of Pentacles here. It's the card here of democratic disappointment, the 5 of Cups, and then the 8 of Swords, which is hemming them in. But the center card is the 2 of Wands. It's a card of communication. You're just communicating. You probably can't even see it, but it's just communication. But they're going to move forward in a big way. But don't get his people, and Merrick Garland's going to be in there. Huh. Oh, there was breaking news. Electra Storm saying, breaking, House votes 218 to 209 to strip QAnon Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of her committee assignments. Gosh, I hope so. Is it binding? Hopefully that's it. Oh, Barbara has the exact same lamb. Oh. So does that mean she's off the committees? I hope. Because the Republicans are not going to fully turn on her is what I'm getting. Yes, binding because Dems are in power, says Mims. Good. So is that the end for her? I don't think it will be, but let's look at the cards. Is that the end for Marjorie Taylor Greene? Her reign of sick, backwards power. Is that the end? I've got a strength card here. No, strength and her place in republicanism, Trumpism. But I still say eventually she's going to get herself into legal trouble. I've got a Justice card, the 3 of Swords, which is the swords through the heart, and then the 9 of Swords, which is the worrying about going to jail. This is all bad legal stuff. This is where she's eventually headed. I keep getting the same cards for her. But the Republicans are not going to do what they should to distance themselves from these rotten people. From this, as McConnell says, this cancer within the GOP party. And it's going to sink them until they do. But anyway. Maybe, Susie's saying maybe they'll link her to January 6th. That could be. She's still in Congress. Exactly, Rachel. Oh, boy. But, yeah. We're just here. You can't see Boo Boo, but he's... Let's see if I can back this up. There he is. There's the good boy. There's the good boy. There we go. Dog. All right. Well, that's all the readings I'm going to do today, but we're just sitting here together for a few minutes with the kitty, looking out at the snow. See what you're saying in the chat. Oh, Rebecca's saying, when did it start snowing? Just a little while ago. Oh, how are you? Hi. Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you for being here. I've really enjoyed this. And thank you for sharing this with me because it's so beautiful. And I would have just sat here looking out at it saying, gosh, I wish I could have shown everybody because it's so pretty. So thank you for everything. I hope you have a great day. Hang in there. All right. We're in this together. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here every day. Take care. Say goodnight, boo-boo.